Good morning, students. This is ninth standard mathematics. Keep your notebook and pen ready to take notes. This is chapter 3 algebra, and in the last session we learnt about some algebraic identities and its related problems. So be thorough with the algebraic identities, then you can easily solve the problems. The algebraic identities are a plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube, and then a minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. Algebraic identities. First algebraic identity is a plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. The same identity will be right in this way also. A plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3ab into a plus b plus b cube. The second identity is a minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. The same identity will be right in this way also. A minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus 3ab into a minus b minus b cube. For exercise 3.5, we are going to learn two more new identities, that are a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. And then the second identity is a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Exercise 3.5, first sum. Factorize the following expressions. The first subdivision is 2a square plus 4a square b plus 8a square c. Now we have to factorize this expression. In this expression, how many terms are there? There are 3 terms in this expression. What are the terms? 2a square is one term, and the second term is 4a square b is the second term, and then the third term is 8a square c. So we have 3 terms in this expression. Okay. Now solution is, the first term is 2a square plus here 4a square b we have. So now this 4 can be written as 2 into 2. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So 2 2s are 4. 4a square b. And then we have plus 8. So in the same way, 8 can be written as 2. 2 4s are 8. Again 2 2s are. So 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, because 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. And then a square c. Now we should take the common things outside in this terms. This is the first term, and this is the second term, and this is the third term. In this 3 terms, we should take the common things outside. So what are the common numbers we have, or common variables we have in this 3 terms? So the common things are, 2 is the common term in this expression, and then a square is also the common. a square is also the common variable which has all the 3 terms. So take 2a square outside. Okay, take the common terms outside. So 2a square is the common things in all the terms. So take this 2a square outside. So remaining terms are here we took 2a square in the outside the bracket. 2a square can be written as 2a square into 1 also. 2a square into 1 is 2a square. So here we should put 1 because 2a square into 1 is 2a square. And then plus symbol we have here, so put plus as it is. And then in this second terms we already took 2a square outside, so the remaining terms are 2 into b. The remaining terms are 2b, so write that 2b as it is. And then here put the plus symbol again, and this third term, the third term, in this third term we took 2a square outside, 2a square as outside, isn't it? So the remaining terms are, here 2 into 2 we have, remaining terms are 2 2s are 4, and then the remaining variable is c here. So 2 2s are 4, 4 into c, 4c. This is the answer for the first sum. First sum, first subdivision, 2a square into 1 plus 2b plus 4c. This is the answer for the first sum, first subdivision. I repeat it once again. The question is, factorize the following expression: 2a square plus 4a square b plus 8a square c. We have 3 terms in this expression. The first term is 2a square, and then the second term is 4a square b plus, and then the third term is 8a square c. Now write this first term as it is. First term as it is. So 2a square, write it as it is, and then put plus symbol. 4 can be written as 2 2s are 4. So 4 can be splitted into 2 2s are 4. 2 into 2. Write this variables as it is. A square into b. Plus, and this third term 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, and the remaining variables are a square into c. Write that variables as it is. Now we should take the common terms outside. We should take the common terms outside. So here in this 3 terms, what are the common things we have? Common things is 2a square is a common one, which is appear in all the 3 terms. Here 2a square we have. In this second term also we have 2a square, and the third term also we have 2a square. So take this 2a square outside. So remaining term in the first term is 1. So 1, and put the plus symbol. Here in this second term we took 2a square outside. So the remaining term is 2 into the remaining variable is b, 2b plus, in this third term we took 2a square outside. So the remaining terms are 2 into 2, 4, and the variable, remaining variable is c. So the answer is 2a square into 1 plus 2b plus 4c. Exercise 3.5, first sum, second subdivision. Factorize the following expressions. Second subdivision is AB minus AC minus MB plus MC. We have to factorize this algebraic expression. Solution: we have AB minus AC minus MB plus MC. How many terms are there in this expression? There are 4 terms. First term is AB, and then the second term is AC, the third term is MB, and then the fourth term is MC. We have 4 terms in this expression. So in this expression, can you tell me one variable which is appear in all the 4 terms? Any variable appear in all the four terms? No. No common variable in all the four terms, because a appear in this two terms, but in the third terms a is not there, and then fourth term also a is not there, isn't it? So there is no common variable which has appear in all the four terms. Now split the four terms into two terms. Split these terms into two terms. Now take this first two terms. In the first two terms, which is the common variable we have in these two terms? The common variable here is a. A is the common variable of first two terms. So take that a outside. Okay. From this first term, we took a outside, so the remaining variable is b. Write this b as it is, and then the symbol minus. Now from the second term also we took a commonly outside, so the remaining variable is c. Write this as it is. So now a into b is ab minus a into c is ac. So from the first two terms we took a commonly outside. Now the remaining two terms, next two terms are mb minus mb plus mc. So in this third term and the fourth term, in this two terms, what is the common variable we have? The common variable is clearly m is the common variable in both the terms. So take that m outside. So take that m outside. So from this third term we took m minus m outside. So the remaining variable here is b. So minus m into b minus mb. Next sign we have here is, what is the sign? Plus sign. So put the negative symbol, because minus already we took outside. So minus into minus will become plus. So we should put minus symbol here. So from this fourth term we took m commonly outside. So the remaining variable is c. So write that variable as it is. Now minus m into b is minus mb, and then minus into minus is plus, m into c is mc. So inside the brackets we have b minus c and b minus c, isn't it? So put one b minus c, and then outside the bracket we have a minus m. Outside the bracket what we have? A minus m. Write that a minus m inside the bracket. This is the answer for the first sum, second subdivision. I repeat it once again. Here in this problem we have to factorize the algebraic expression ab minus ac minus mb plus mc. So there is no variable which is common in all the four terms. So split the four terms into two terms. In the first two terms we have the common variable a. So take that a outside. The remaining variables are b minus c. Similarly, from the third and fourth terms, the common variable is m. So take that common variable m outside. So the remaining variables in the third term and fourth terms are b minus c. Now inside the brackets we have the same terms, b minus c and b minus c. So write one b minus c within the bracket, and outside the bracket we have a minus m. Write that expression in within the bracket. So a minus m. B minus c into a minus m is the answer for the first sum, second subdivision. Exercise 3.5, second sum. factorize the following. The first subdivision is x square plus 4x plus 4. So in the first sum, how many terms are there? There are 3 terms. The first term is x square, and then the second term is 4x. The last term is 4. So x square plus 4x plus 4. These are the 3 terms we have in the expression x square plus 4x plus 4, which is equal to x square plus, this 4x can be splitted into 2x plus 2x. 4x can be written as 2x plus 2x. So adding these 2 terms, we will get that 4x. 2x plus 2x is 4x plus, and the last term is 4. So write that term as it is. So here we have now 4 terms. So take that first 2 terms. Which is the common variable in the first 2 terms? Which is the common variable we have in the first 2 terms? X is the common variable in the first 2 terms. So take that x outside. In that first 2 terms, we have x is the common variable. So take that x outside. So from that first term, we already took x outside. The remaining variable is x, because we have x square here. So x into x, x square. And then from the second term, we took x outside. So the remaining we have is 2. 2 is the only constant in this term remaining. So x into x, x square plus 2 into x, 2x. Similarly, from this 2 terms, third term and fourth term, which is the common term we have? 2x plus 4. The common term is 2. Take the 2 outside. So now we have x here. 2 into x is 2x plus, from 4 we took 2 outside. So write 2 here. 2 into 2, 4. 2 2s are 4. Inside the bracket we have x plus 2 and x plus 2. So write 1x plus 2 within the bracket, and outside the bracket we have x plus 2. So write that x plus 2 within the bracket. X plus 2 into x plus 2. So this can be written as x plus 2 the whole square. This is the answer for the second sum, first subdivision. I repeat it once again. The first subdivision is factorize x square plus 4x plus 4. So here 3 terms, we have 3 terms in this expression. We have to split that middle term into 2 terms. So 4x can be written as 2x plus 2x. 2x, by adding 2x plus 2x, we get 4x, isn't it? So write this 4x as 2x plus 2x plus 4. Now we have 4 terms in this expression. So split the 4 terms as 2 terms into 2 terms. So here in the first 2 terms, the common variable we have here is x. So take that x outside. The remaining variable in the first term is x. X into x, x square plus 2 into x is 2x. Similarly, from the third and fourth term, the common term is 2. Take that common thing outside. So 2 into x is 2x. 2 2s are 2 into 2 is 4. 2 2s are 4. Now within the bracket we have x plus 2 and x plus 2 here. So take that x plus 2 outside, and outside the bracket we have x plus 2. So x plus 2 into x plus 2 can be written as x plus 2 the whole square. This is the answer for the second sum, first subdivision. Exercise 3.5, second sum, second subdivision. 3a square minus 24ab plus 48b square. How many terms we have in this expression? There are 3 terms in this expression. So what are the terms? 3a square is the first term, and then the second term is 24ab, and then the third term is 48b square. Okay, now the solution is, the expression is 3a square minus 24ab plus 48b square. So from this three terms, the common term is 3. So take this common term outside, 3 outside. So the remaining term is, in the first term is, remaining variable is a square. 3 into a square, 3a square minus 24 here. In the second term we have 24. So put 8. 3 into 8. 3 8s are 24 and the variable is ab plus. So in the third term we have 48 here. So 16. 3 into 16. 3 16s are 48. 16 3s are 48. So 16 into b square. 16 into b square. Now which is equal to 3 into a square minus this minus 8ab can be written as minus 4ab and minus 4ab. Adding these two terms we get minus 8ab, isn't it? Minus 4ab minus 4ab. Adding these two terms we get minus 8ab, and then the last term is plus 16b square, which is equal to 3 into, split this 4 terms into 2 terms. Okay, in this 2 terms, what is the common variable we have? The common variable here is a. So take that a outside. Remaining is a, because a into a square minus. So from the second term we took a already outside. So the remaining terms are, things are minus 4 into b. Minus 4 into b. And similarly from this 2 terms the common thing is 4 into b. b is the common variable. b is the common variable which is appear in third term and fourth term. So take that b outside, minus 4b. Now the remaining variable here is a, minus 4b into a. So here we have plus symbol, put minus, minus into minus plus 4b we have taken outside. So the remaining is 4b, because 4 minus into minus plus 4 4s are 16, b into b, b square, which is equal to 3 into, inside the bracket we have a minus 4b and a minus 4b. So write 1 a minus 4b, and then outside the bracket we have a minus 4b. Write that a minus 4b as it is, which is equal to 3 into a minus 4b the whole square. This is the answer for the second sum, second subdivision. Next is second sum, third subdivision. X power 5 minus 16x. Factorize x power 5 minus 16x. The solution is x power 5 minus 16x. Here in this expression we have two terms. The first term is x power 5 and then the second term is 16x. So from this two terms, which is the common variable we have? The common variable is x. So take that x outside and then the remaining are x power 4. So x into x power 4 is x power 5 minus 16. X into 16 is 16x. Now which is equal to x into x power 4 minus 16. 16 can be written as 2 into 8. 2 8s are 16. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. So 16 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 power 4. We will write this as 2 power 4. We have 4 2's here. So 2 power 4. which is equal to x into x power 4. Sorry, x power 4 can be written as x square the whole square. X power 4 can be written as x square the whole square because x power 2 2s are 4. Similarly, minus this 2 power 4 can be written as 2 square the whole square because 2 power 2 2s are 4. So 2 power 4 can be written as 2 square the whole square. Now this can be written as x into, with this expression is same as the identity a square minus b square. We have one identity like this, a square minus b square is equal to what? A minus b into a plus b. Now we have here x square the whole square minus 2 square the whole square. Take this x square as a, this as a square, and take this 2 square as b square. So a is equal to x square and b is equal to 2 square. Substitute in this identity. So a minus b into a plus b. We have to write a minus b into a plus b. So here the value of a is x square. So a minus b, the value of b is 2 square here. So a minus b into, again a plus b we have to write. Here the value of a is again x square plus b. b is 2 square. So this expression can be written as x square minus 2 square into x square plus 2 square. A minus b into a plus b. This expression is looking like as a square minus b square. So we can written it as a minus b into a plus b. Now x into, this is again the identity, this is again the same as the identity a square minus b square. So this term can be split into x minus a minus b into a plus b, x minus 2 into x plus 2, x square minus 2 square, a square minus b square can be written as a minus b into a plus b, isn't it? So we can write x square minus 2 square as x minus 2 into x plus 2, and then write this x square plus 2 square as it is. So the answer is x into x minus 2 into x plus 2 into x square plus 2 square. This is the answer for the third sum. Second sum, fifth subdivision. Factorize 6 minus 216 into x square. 6 minus 216 x square. So here we have two terms, 6. The first term is 6. And then the second term is 216 x square. So from these two terms, take x commonly, 6 commonly outside. Take 6 commonly outside. So 6 into 1. 6 into 1 is 6 minus. So 216. Six into 36. 6 into 36 is 216 into x square. So from this two terms, we took 6 commonly outside. So the first term can be written as 1. 6 into 1, 6. So put that negative sign as it is. And then 6 into 36 is 216. Isn't it? 6 into 216. So divide 216 by 6. We will get 6 are 36. So we will get 36 in the quotient part. So write the 36 here. So 6 into 36, 216 into x square. Now which is equal to 6 into, this 1 can be written as 1 square. Isn't it? 1 can be written as 1 square because 1 into 1, 1 ones are 1 again. So 1 can be written as 1 square minus this 36 can be written as 6 square. 6 are 36. So 36 can be written as 6 square and then this x square. 6 square x square which is equal to 6 into 1 square minus 6 square x square can be written as 6x the whole square. 6 square x square can be written as 6x the whole square. So this expression is looking like the identity a square minus b square. We know that identity already. A square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So 1 square minus 6x the whole square can be written as, take this one as a, this is a and this is b. So a square minus b square can be written as a minus b into a plus b. So a is 1 here. So 1 minus 6x into 1 plus 6x. So 1 square minus 6x square can be written as 1 minus 6x into 1 plus 6x, because we have the identity a square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So the answer is 6 into 1 minus 6x into 1 plus 6x. This is the answer for the second sum, fifth subdivision. So I repeat it once again. Here in the fifth sum we have two terms here. The first term is 6 minus the second term is 216 x square. So from this two terms take 6 outside. We should take 6 outside. So the remaining is 1. 6 into 1, 6. 6 ones are 6 minus, when we divide this 216 by 6, we get 36. So 36 into 6 is 216 again, x square. Now in this expression can be written as 6 into 1 can be written as 1 square. 1 ones are 1 minus 36 can be written as 6 square. 6 square is 6 are 36 into x. Students, these are the homework sums for you. Practice it in your notebook and submit when school reopens. If you have any doubt in this, it will be clarified when school reopens. And using the following link, you can get more details relative to the topic.